Okay, I'll bring it up with Pooja as well, and see if she can, I don't know, bump it up. I don't know exactly what their schedule looks like right now as far as development. I don't know if Eve, you have any insight on that? Good morning! Big stretch! I just finished my first meeting. We had a pretty early morning meeting today at 8 a.m. So I just finished that. I took Mika out already. Hey Mika, how's your morning going? She looks so small when she curls up on her bed, but she's actually getting pretty big. Going to have to get her a bigger bed soon, but I just want to wait a little bit because she has a few other beds. Maybe. You're such a sweetheart. I can't believe it. Believe how sweet you are. We'll go a big walk later, okay? You want to do a big walk today? Clean your eyeball, okay? Oh, dear, I know you don't like it when I clean your eyeball, but you gotta clean your eyeballs. Alright, I am in dire need of a coffee, so I'm gonna make myself one. I did a big clean yesterday, but it resulted in all of these boxes being here, which I need to take out today in a bit. But definitely coffee first. I have a few other meetings today, so I actually have 2 other meetings today. Mondays we usually don't have so many meetings, but yeah, there's just a couple of things that I need to get resolved today, aka hence the meetings. And then I have 2 major, maybe 3 major tasks that I need to get done today, that are more that are time sensitive, but I will go over those with you once I'm back at the computer. My lazy coffee is literally an Americano, or as the Italians call it, a long shot with a bit of creamer. Usually I would, either do a Spanish latte or make myself a little cappuccino or a latte with foamed milk and everything, but it ain't it today. All right, we are back at the desk with some coffee. So today I have a few things on my list, my to-do list. So something that I've been loving doing lately is actually using the notes section in my identity tool to keep track of my immediate to-do list. So because I come into my identity control center or my dashboard to access all of my pages anyways, I like having the lists right here. So for example, this is my to-do list for today. I have to set a pricing page live and make any last edits that require or that go into setting it live. I have to finish gating all of my content on Truly Small for PPC. I have to message one of my teammates about changes from some of my contractors. I have to edit and schedule all remaining blog posts because I am actually behind on editing and scheduling blog posts, so that's a huge one. And then if I have time, I will update one of our sites with some PDF templates as well, because we've been missing those. So I'm actually going to come in here and just bold that one because that one is pretty important. As you can see down here, there are a few different other tools. For example, you can bold your text, you can have a list, you can have a to-do list, which is what I'm doing here. You can actually add a due date as well. So if I come into here and I add a due date of today, that one is due by today. And then you can add links, and you can actually add a tile as well. So for example, I'm trying to think of a good way that I can show you. If I'm finish one coding class, I can come in here and add a tile, which would be my super high tile. And then when I come back to my to-do list, I can automatically see what website I need to access, or what tile I need to access, and just click it in directly from there. Excuse me. No. Oh my goodness. Okay, as I was saying, you can save it to make sure all your changes are saved, and then they actually have a built-in calendar tool as well, which I really love, and this will show you everything that's still remaining in your, I guess, like to-do list or schedule for the day. So I've connected my Google Calendar and it shows what has already gone by. So for example, I had my PPC meeting earlier on, and you can see that it was at 8 to 9 a.m. It is now 10 a.m. and then I have my next meeting at 11, the one after that at 12, and then I actually have my puppy Zoom class, like training class today at 7:30. So I love that you can see into each item, and then you can actually click into it and it will take you directly to your Google Calendar if you need to make any changes. But yeah, you can see all of your schedules for the next couple of days, how they're doing. And so just having these two little like widgets right on the side of my identity dashboard, it's super useful because I've got everything I need. And then I can also come here and be like, okay, quick note, like meeting note. And be like, I had to do, you know, a to-do list of this item is due. This is what we talked about in the meeting. So just like overall, love having the notes function. I think it's honestly so useful. And this has been kind of like my new little hack, I guess, for my workflow, and I thought I would share. So moving on, I'm gonna get started on this to-do list. Actually need to finish probably this one first. I sent this one over to my developer, so I'm gonna get my gated content finished. That is like huge today, and then I need to get those blog posts scheduled as well. So I thought I would go over the process of gating content on websites, or like at least what my flow looks like and what I'm doing. I've already done the homepage, so I guess I'll start on another page today so you guys can see. So I got my WordPress developer to write the code so that I just click class download underscore pop-up, and it will, or like as the class for certain buttons and actions, so that anytime somebody clicks that element that has that class download underscore pop-up, it will trigger the modal, which allows you to enter your email to download the template. So going into this page here, this is one of my pages for like landing pages that I guess has stuff to download. So I go into here and I just make sure that these buttons that you guys can see to download each of these invoice templates has that class. So I'm going to come into class ID. We're going to copy download underscore pop-up and put it into the CSS ID. We're going to update it so that I can quickly test that it works. Great, so now that I've put it as a class, you can see when I press the button, this modal pops up that says, download your free invoice template and get paid faster. Enter your email address and we'll send the file straight to your inbox. So she's also written the code so that each button is associated to that specific file name. So the emailing system that I will be using for sending out emails is Autopilot. That is what we use for some of our marketing automation, as well as just like sending marketing emails. So I'm going to come into here and I'm actually going to see if I can just open up another one so that I can refer to the page. So I'm creating a new journey. Journeys are where you can go to essentially like create a sales flow or marketing flow. So I'm going to call this simple, simple landing page invoice downloads. And then we're going to set it up like how I set up my homepage one. So over here you can see I started with this. This is a form submitted and then an add to list. So we're going to come into here and do the same thing. We're going to enter a form submitted, and then we are going to add an add to list. So if you scroll down here, that's the first action that's going to happen. Okay, so I see it here. It measures it by visitors per month, but also storage and bandwidth. So how is that bandwidth taken up? So like what usually causes bandwidth to, increase or decrease? Okay, I got interrupted by a meeting that I forgot I had, but back onto flows. So I scanned the form and then I add it to a list. And then once I add it to a list, we can look at specific conditions. So for example, I need to specifically check a field on that contact. So the form that I scanned captures two things. It captures an email address, obviously, and then there's actually a hidden field in this form that captures what specific template they are looking for, so the template file name. And so we can check that field. So we can go into here, configure that. The field is called download file type. And then when this field equals, and then this is the part where we come in and we look at what that file is. So for this one, it is a Word file under my simple invoice templates. So I grabbed the link for that file. I have it on my site, but you can actually just go into the media section within the back end of your WordPress to grab that. Or if you have it elsewhere, like if you have it hosted elsewhere, but I have it hosted on my WordPress. And so I get the file name, I come over here and I put in the file name. That way, what that means is once you've added it to the list, your next step is checking the file name, okay? And then once you've checked that file name, let's say this one was for the Word template, then you go ahead and send an email. And that email will have the template that that person wants to download. So you can see here, once you check field, there's the condition of yes or no. So you do yes, send email, and then you just have to configure that email. So essentially, if you look at my last journey configuration, it looks so crazy because there's so many templates that lead to the home page. So from the add to list, you go up here, I check, there's 4 fields here. These are the brown templates, and then I kind of categorize them. So these are the green templates, these are the coral templates, these are the orange templates. And yeah, you just have to pretty much lay out and make sure you're covering every single invoice template available on your page. Obviously, because this page offers invoice templates, that is what I am addressing. But this works for if you are getting somebody to sign up for an email newsletter, or if you're getting somebody to download whatever that digital resource or asset it is that they're trying to download, this will work for that. Essentially, I can just go ahead and continue on with this. Hi, bear. You bear? Are you my bear? Are you my little bear? Are you my bear? Are you my little bear? Are you my bear? So you can come in. Okay. So one thing, Pooja, we just had our PPC meeting this morning, and I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I'm back from a walk. I'm eating lunch now. Actually, devoured some of my lunch already, but I'm just eating leftover pad thai. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna continue on with the invoices, flow building, and then actually my dev just got back to me saying that the changes on the pricing page are ready and it's ready to go live. So I am going to see how she wants to set it live and whether I can just do it through our WP Engine portal or whether she needs to do something for it. But yeah, that's kind of like my work day. It's not the most exciting work day, but this is really typical. Like this project that I'm currently working on, building out flows, I've been working on for like the last week into this week. It's Monday. So I did it like all of last week and also today. So this is like typically how it goes. I will start one project and then it'll take me a couple of weeks and then I start another one. Oh, another thing that I needed to do, which I'm going to add to my identity to-do list now, is done weekly meeting slides. So my CEO just said in a marketing meeting to just fill in the meeting slides for tomorrow today so that he can kind of like jig it around and make it perfect. So that is another task on my list today that is time sensitive. Also though, I need to shoot today separate from my marketing job. I, obviously am on YouTube and shoot Instagram content. So I do need to shoot today, which I can't forget about and I need to schedule that in. But I think just while I work, I am going to continue building out this flow and try to get this done because I think once this is done, like everything else is just so much less annoying. Like I feel like this is the most tedious part of my job today, and I just want to get it done. Okay, I went to go get ready and just snap some photos while I waited for my developer to get back to me. So I am finished with the flows. The next thing on my to-do list is getting those blog posts edited. I've a couple to edit that need to go out today. And then I need to update the slides as well. But I think it's about time I headed out to the balcony and get some work done because it's so nice outside and I just want to be able to enjoy the sun a little bit. So that's something that I've been doing lately whenever it's sunny, is just like taking my computer with me out onto the balcony and working from there. Because my balcony, oh, you can see how bright it is. Hold up. Because my balcony is like a square. I mean, aren't all balconies squares, but as you guys can see, there's like a wall obviously on that side and on this side, and the direction it's facing, it gets all the sunlight but not that much wind, which I think makes a world of difference when it comes to how warm it stays on the balcony. So I'm gonna prop you guys up here. I'm gonna go get my laptop and some water and I'll be right back. I'm getting some messages in right now from various teammates, so I'm just kind of responding to those as I enjoy my sunshine. One thing was on overages with bandwidth for our hosting, like our website hosting, and then the other thing was regarding like the picking of subscription names for App Store. So both of those things are kind of under my umbrella of stuff that I try to handle, but with each of those things, like there is another person on our team that I would have to include. Like for example, the overages, if we need to have like a subscription update, I would need to bring in my financial director who controls obviously all of our finances, and then I'm chatting with our product manager regarding the subscription names for the subscription plan names for App Store. So it really is such a team effort. Like everything we do is such a team effort. Although typically around marketing, I make a lot of the decisions, it is usually at the end of the day always going to be a team decision. Like most of the decisions that we make within our company are team decisions, and that's just one of the benefits of working within a startup / a smaller team, is that you really do get to get involved with every step of the business and how the products are launched, how the products grow. Obviously, our CEO is here to guide us, just make sure that we are on the right track, we're heading in the right direction, we're making the right overarching business decisions and moves, but as a team we do get to touch on deciding like every day like what features we're building out next, what we need to work on next, how things are launched, how things are marketed, how the brand is shown and understood by users. It's just, there is so many moving parts, like genuinely so many moving parts to creating a digital product in an app or software that it's just insane. But yeah, I feel very blessed that I get to be so much a part of this team and this product and this brand. I think it's truly something that's very exciting and fun. I was saying the other day to one of my friends or like this girl that I met through a friend who currently works as a designer for EA, and I was like, wow, you know what, like that must be so awesome that your work has so much impact, like it has so much impact in the game, in the field that she does, for the users. But at the end of the day, like no matter how big, where on the scale you are, like your company, your product is, everything I do still very much so impacts our users. And although our users, obviously, like we are such a small company, our user base is going to be a lot smaller than a bigger companies like EA's. But yeah, like it's everything I do still impacts how people find us, how people understand our brand and our product, how we come across to people. All of that really matters a lot to our users. So yeah, it's meaningful work in its own way. I think you just have to see it in that way, because I feel like sometimes you can get lost in the grunt work and forget that everything you do impacts somebody somewhere. But yeah, it's just like nice to like think about it in that way sometimes, because it just makes your job feel a little bit more meaningful and impactful, which is always good. Do you want to come out? Sure. Go to your place. Yeah, you like sitting here, huh? You like sitting with us outside? We love sitting outside. This is her spot. Okay, good girl. Yes, good girl. This is a good girl. Thank you. Okay, so I'm at the end of my work day. I actually found an error with my email flows. So I found that for some reason a couple of my flows aren't sensing the form. So I need to reach out to their support tomorrow to try to figure out the issue and how I can fix it, which is kind of annoying because I was hoping to get this out today, but that's okay, things come up, and so just, yeah, has to happen. I got a couple of blog posts posted. There's still a few more that I need to schedule in, so I'm just going to continue to work on that tomorrow. I'm just going through my to-do list again to see what has been done. So pricing page has gone live. The gated content I'm going to have to go do tomorrow. I told my product manager about the PPC changes that need to be done. I didn't edit and schedule all remaining blog posts, so I'm going to try to finish that by tomorrow. And then yeah, I haven't done these. Okay, I have to fill in the marketing slides, so I'm going to work on that right now. That's gonna be the last thing that I do today before I sign off. So I'm just gonna end the vlog here, I guess, because I mean the slides are pretty confidential because they're a part of our weekly staff meeting and they have all of our analytics on it. But essentially my CEO and financial director creates the meeting slides in Google Slides and then shares it with everybody to fill in their own parts. So that is what I need to do now. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little day in the life. I actually don't know if this is short or not. I feel like there was a decent amount of clips, but I guess I'll know when I'm editing. Please let me know if you guys have any questions regarding any of the things that I mentioned in this video. I have the link for the identity program that I showed you guys in the beginning in the description box. So if you guys want to try it out, please use my link. It's honestly been a great new addition to my workflow and I've been really enjoying it so far. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. If you guys do try it, please let me know in the comments or in our Discord how you've been liking it and whether it has improved and organized your workflow. I'm excited to continue to improve my workflow and my motivation throughout the year, and I'm excited to share that journey with you guys. If you guys want to see more in the day in the life of a marketing manager series, again, let me know in the description or just thumbs up this video so I know that you're enjoying it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.